to open today by saying that I made a terrible mistake. I know that's a very odd thing for a politician to say, but in this case it's the truth. You see, when I ran for class president, I thought it was more like being the real president. I thought I was going to have bodyguards in the hallway, a map of all the surveillance cameras in the school, a code to the teacher bathroom, and a speechwriter. You see, the main reason I wanted to be class president is because I just love to talk. I wanted to speak at graduation so that one of the last voices you guys will hear as you leave this place is mine. Now, instead of getting to hear me speak beautifully written words about our time here at the Ville and what comes after, you get to hear me speak my own words. For that, I apologize in advance. Here goes nothing. Zero scored about 3.5 years ago, we walked into this school, a new student body, conceived in 1997 or 1998, and dedicated to the proposition of sitting here today to receive a piece of paper. When you elected me president our sophomore year, I made a lot of promises that I didn't keep. I said I would lead us to a Powderpuff victory. I bet. Sorry about the cheerleading, you guys. I promised to win Mr. RHS. Oops, congrats, Steven, but come on, man. And also, sorry about that Speedo. I promised to build a wall around the senior lounge to keep out the underclassmen. That didn't work. What did I do? Well, we had 2 awesome proms and numerous other great events. Do you guys remember SBAC testing? Neither do I. And last but not least, I led you all through the great paper shortage of 2015. Yes, we can. We all sit here today having suffered through 4 days of intense examination, even if we received an 85 or above in a class, and even with assessments counting for 90% of our grade. If you can make it through that, then I'm 90% positive that you can make it through any challenge life has in store for you. I know the task ahead seems daunting. After all, we're millennials. We've been babied our entire lives. Don't try to deny it, you all know it's true. In fact, I see some of you guys texting on your phones right now. For the last 4 years, every new challenge has seemed like the end of the world. New rules for late passes, homework policies, 90-10. The list can go on and on. We know nothing but complaining. Now is the time to stop complaining and start doing. This may seem like the biggest challenge yet, but it will also be the most rewarding, much more so than anything you've done here at Rockville. All in all, though, I have to admit, I was a pretty lousy president. But the great thing about high school is that this is just the beginning. I'm certainly not going to let this presidency define who I am in the future, as all of you shouldn't let your time here be the limit of what you can achieve. However, I must admit, surviving a day in June sitting in non-air-conditioned classrooms is quite an impressive feat. Like I said earlier, I made a huge mistake. But the good news is, this is my last official duty as class president, and you will no longer have to deal with my laziness, terrible sense of humor, over-enthusiastic attitude, and my chiseled good looks. But the even better news is that now we all have a great opportunity to move ahead into the future. And speaking of the future, if I ever do become the real president, I'll make sure to hire a speechwriter. Congratulations, and thank you all very much.